I am fortunate enough, or, depending on how you look at it, unfortunate enough, to have been doing this for a very, very long time, over a decade and a half at this point. I remember not just the run-up to the Iraq War, but as we got a little further into it, and the information started coming out proving, without a doubt, that the administration lied us into that Iraq War. They were fixing intelligence based around their predetermined policy. Everything eventually came out. We covered it extensively, did the whole time. And that's why it's so disturbing right now to see the Trump administration doing the exact same thing with Iran. There is no evidence whatsoever to suggest that Iran is more of a threat today than they were yesterday or last week or even 6 months ago. And that's not my assessment. That's actually coming from military and intelligence officials across the globe, including some of those here in the United States. They have told us in those exact words that the threat from Iran has not increased and it's not even that great to begin with. And yet this administration is telling us that they want to attack our oil tankers over there. They may have been the ones who sabotaged those Saudi oil tankers over there, and we're not going to have that because an attack on our allies is an attack on us. Donald Trump, after news broke saying that John Bolton concocted a scheme to send 120,000 U.S. soldiers over there, Trump says, no, that's fake news. That's absolutely fake news. Now, having said that, hell yeah, I'd do it. In fact, I would send a lot more. Minus the hell yeah, that's exactly what Donald Trump said. He said, oh, that's not true, but I do want to do it. And in fact, I actually want to send more than that. So he's lying about his own lies. And John Bolton is the man behind the curtain pulling all the strings there. He is the puppet master in all of this, trying to fix the intelligence, trying to lie to this administration itself, then get them to sell the lie to the public so that he can have his war with Iran. What's happening right now is that, we've got the big aircraft carrier sitting right off the shore there in the Gulf. We're sending planes over, doing low flyovers. We're basically just sitting there threatening Iran. And the reason they're doing that is, one, because they know that their justification for an attack right now is very weak and there's no evidence to support it. Other countries are not happy that we're doing this because they see that this is a mirror of what happened with Iraq. They don't want it to happen. But we're flying these planes over, we're leaving our ships over there, we're goading them into attacking us because the second they do, suddenly you don't need the false premise of, oh, they might attack our oil tankers or Saudi's oil tankers or anybody else's oil tankers. They attacked us directly. That is an act of war. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 120,000 troops to start, and we're in this damn thing. That can't happen. But this administration is doing everything within their power to make sure that it happens, and the media is not doing a good enough job, just like with Iraq, of calling them out for their blatant lies to the American public. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.